Hello, everyone. We are back, yay, for another week of A Take with Tea. I'm here with my lovely Boris. Say hi, Boris.
Hi, everybody.
Oh my gosh. So he has graciously agreed to listen to me talk about all these different TV shows and movies and laugh at me in the process. So we'll have a good time, right, Boris?
Yes, I'm ready for this because she's bringing the heat, baby. The heat.
Oh, thank you. And he got Jimmy somewhere locked up in the corner, so. All right, you guys. So following up from last week, I promised I would do a reality roundup and introduce what reality shows I've actually been watching. Okay, so one of my ultimate favorite reality shows right now is a very trashy show called Love After Lockup, and it comes on WeTV. Boris, have you heard of that show before?
I have. I actually seen a scene from that show where I can't remember who the girl was, but I remember they was in a drive-thru, and I guess like the girl was trying to check out her man or something. I don't know. It's something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, it's possible. Mm-hmm. All right, you guys. So, Love After Lockup. So, like I said, this show comes on WeTV, and basically the premise of the show is where cameras follow couples, but the catch is the couples have met while one person is in jail. So they've either met through another person or they have met at different online websites for like a pen pal. And so the cameras follow their journey to when the inmates get released from jail, and when the other person comes and they greet them as the gates open and they say, "Oh, this is my love. I've been waiting for them for so long. Come here." And then they have this old dramatic ass greeting where they act like they ain't never seen each other before. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, but where it really gets good is the self-destruction train. I guarantee you guys, you will not be bored with this show. These people and their lives are absolutely hilarious. And do I feel bad about laughing? No, not at all. Why don't I feel bad? Because they decided to get on national TV and share all of their business. Right, Boris?
Mm-hmm, they sure did.
Exactly. And like I said, the premise of the show is the cameras following around these couples, and they're basically documenting their relationships, how the person is adjusting to outside life, are they getting along, meeting one another, sleeping with one another, sleeping with other people, and so forth, right? And so y'all should have saw how Boris just looked at me when I said that.
Oh, Lord.
He didn't know how to react. But what I like I said, aside from the self-destruction, what I like most about this show is just the real brutal honesty that people actually go through, right? Because how for the life of me, I can't figure out. I think that's why I keep watching. Maybe I'll get an answer one day. How do you meet someone while they're incarcerated and you wait for them for years and years, and then they get out and you try to be together, and then the person that just got out is like, "Oh, well, I said I was gonna marry you, but I need to get adjusted to being outside and see what it's like, or I got paroled to my mama house, so really I can't live with you." I mean, the stories just go on and on and on. Like I said, you guys, I promise you will not be bored. This show comes on the WeTV network, and it airs every single Friday. Make sure y'all watch it. Let me know what y'all think. You got Boris. I need you to watch, because child, you would love it. I'm telling you, it lets you know that your life is never as bad as you think it is.
Oh, this girl, she knows she wrong, y'all. She put these people's stuff out.
Woo! Child, they something else. They some characters. Anyway, you guys, I've spent enough time talking about that show. The next reality show that I am a super, super fan of is Married at First Sight. This show airs on Lifetime. Boris, have you seen this one?
I have seen Married at First Sight. I think it's like, well, go ahead.
Okay. No worries. I was going to let you roll with it. But yes, Married at First Sight is exactly what it says. These couples meet for the first time at the altar. Can you believe that? So they meet their spouse on their wedding day. That is just, I mean, who would ever think that you would not meet the person that you could potentially spend the rest of your life with before your wedding day? Oh my gosh, but let me tell y'all why I love this show. I love this show because each and every person that is interviewed and matched by a panel of experts swear that they are ready to be married, they want to be in love, they want to have families, and they are just tired of being single and tired of dating. But let me tell y'all the real truth. These people is messed up. All of them. They all got issues. I mean, we all got issues, but they really got issues. They be lying, cheating, stealing, all kind of stuff. And they basically have everyone fooled that they really, truly want to be married. But I think this is a great social experiment just because we're able to see how people react. We're able to see if love can grow within a relationship and if it cannot grow and why can't it grow. And we're just really able to see real life human interaction with one another. I absolutely love this show. I definitely recommend that everyone watch it. It's a train wreck as well, but hey, a lot of reality TV is, right, Boris?
Definitely, girl.
Oh my goodness. I know. It's too much. All right.
Let's hope we love
it. You are so crazy. Okay, moving along, you guys. So, this past week, Netflix released the follow-up to The Haunting of Hill House. They released The Haunting of Bly Manor. Oh my gosh. So, I absolutely love this. Basically, the story follows the life of two siblings, Flora and Miles, at their estate, Bly Manor in London. Sorry, I can't do a London accent, so don't ask me.
You had it, girl. It sounded good to me. You should.
Okay, thank you. Boris always make me feel good about myself, y'all. You know.
I love that girl.
Oh, thank you. And so, this story has a whole bunch of different twists and turns, and it's spooky, it's creepy. It gave me the chills. I just absolutely loved it. As I was saying, the story follows two siblings, Flora and Miles, and it's basically it gives a twist on the classic tale of Lady in the Lake. And they have an au-pair. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Basically, that is a person that lives in a different country, a foreign country, in a household capacity, like a nanny or a housekeeper, things like that. And so the person that was assigned to the siblings, Danny Clayton, is played by Victoria Pedretti. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. She also starred in Netflix popular series You. In the second season. She was in the second season. Yeah. Not the first season, the second season. And so I would recommend it because it's also a love story as well. I don't want to give, the ending away, but it's definitely a love story. I do also like it because it has an LGBTQ line in the show, which I thought was really, really cool. We don't really get to see a lot of that in the thriller horror type genre, so I like that it was a little bit different. My only dislike is that I felt like it wasn't as scary as The Haunting of Hill House. Because let me tell you, that had me sleeping with my light on for a couple of nights, Boris. I was like, okay. I was like, okay. This is good. And you know how I like to watch my scary stuff by myself. But I was really scared. I said I shouldn't have watched it. And I finished that. I think I finished that in like one day too. So it was like, everything was like real fresh in my mind. I said, oh child, I said, this ghost is about to pop out from the ceiling and scare the hell out of me. Let me just go and sleep with my light on.
Not the ghosty.
Which I did. I'm not afraid to admit it, you guys. All right.
I'm scared.
But definitely check out this series. It only has 9 episodes, not the usual 10, but I think they were still able to tell a really good story. And I don't think you guys would be disappointed if you like the slow, methodical feel of a thriller where the story actually just unfolds over time. So definitely check that out. Okay, you guys? Boris, you got any questions for me so far? We good? We just cruising along, huh?
I'll save it to the end. You know how.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right, you guys. And next, Hubie Halloween was also released on Netflix. It is, of course, an Adam Sandler movie. Basically, it's another slapstick comedy. I do love Adam Sandler. I think he's a genius when it comes to movies and comedies and things like that. I mean, this man has just been doing this for decades. But for some reason, this movie just really didn't cut it for me. It even has a lot of stars in it, such as Kenan Thompson, Maya Rudolph, and Ray Liotta. But y'all can skip it. I mean, unless you just want like that silly, stupid, funny kind of laugh. If you like that thing, then you may like this movie. But it just didn't cut it for me. Did you hear about this movie, Boris?
I actually watched it when it first came.
You watched it? Okay. Tell me what you think.
So, like Teyawnā said, like definitely a very, very slapstick comedy type of movie.
Yeah,
it's definitely one of those goofy movies. You know what? I'm gonna have to play a little devil's advocate. I was not that mad about it. I'm not gonna lie. But I see what you're saying, that there was that disappointment, because Adam Sandler usually does good in this type of genre of movies. Yes. So I was a little disappointed because I said, really? I was like, I see the intent. Yeah. But then I also see that there wasn't really much brought to the plate, baby. You just didn't step up to the game like you used to. But the only thing that I really did like about this movie was the Starfield cast. It was actually pretty nice seeing them. I was like, wow, it's pretty Starfield.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. And then the ending was obviously my favorite part of the movie. Of course. No, let me stop.
You are so cute. No, I agree. It had a good ending. I thought it did. I thought it had a nice little twist to it. Definitely. Mm-hmm. And, it has good Halloween feels and all that, but it's just not Adam Sandler's best work. So I think that's why I suggested a skip,
But Miss T, because I do have a question now. So
okay, what's your question?
But since you are a film student, I do have a question to ask you.
Okay.
What did you think about the movie in your film goggles? What did you think overall?
In my film goggles, I mean, I think it had all the elements of a comedy. It had the protagonist, or that's just any movie. It had the protagonist and the antagonist, and I thought it was good. As far as the storyline per se, about how he was teased and he was picked on, and then he ended up in a way being the hero, right? Even though in the really gross kind of way, I won't spoil it for you guys, but in a gross kind of way, he ended up being the hero at the end, right? So I think it had all the elements of a good film. I think everyone played their part, as well as could be, but overall I just thought it was a really weak script. I thought it suited, what it was meant for, just straight comedy, just not really too much of a backstory, somewhat of a backstory. But we've just seen Adam Sandler play these really quirky characters before. Like, do you remember the movie Little Nicky, where he played, I kind of felt like it was like Little Nicky, like 2.0 almost.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like just that weird character that talks in a funny way. It's like we've seen this before, you know? And I just feel like Adam Sandler, I feel like he's just such a genius when it comes to comedies. I would have liked to see something just a little bit more well thought out, a stronger story, a stronger plot, you know? And I felt like, especially with the legendary actors and, you know, comedic actors that he had in this film, I just thought it would have been better. So,
you know what's funny, T? I actually said I said the same thing about another movie on Netflix called, I think it was Sextuplets with the Wayne brothers.
I haven't seen that.
I felt the same way about that movie. I said it's crazy because I was like, you know, in the film sense, it was shot really nicely. There were some really nice characters, and it was really amazing how he took on 6 characters by himself. Yeah. But the problem with me really came into like this movie felt really shitty. Sorry to put that out there, but it felt like it was really a rush project. But you know, that's just how I feel though.
Yeah. I mean, I'd probably watch it again, like after a few glasses of wine. I think anything is funny. And for those that partake in other extracurricular activities, it's probably a good movie to watch if you know what I mean. But anyway. All right, you guys. Oh, Boris. Moving right along. So I don't know if everyone has heard the news about this or not. It's very bittersweet to me. But Coming to America 2 is actually going straight to Amazon Prime in December. And the reason why I say bittersweet, Boris, is just because I absolutely love the first Coming to America, as do millions and millions of other fans and viewers out there, right? I mean, that is like definitely a classic film. It will go down in history. It already has gone down in history as a classic film. And so I was really, really looking forward to going to the movies to see this. I had been waiting for it ever since they announced it. But, you know, this COVID just kind of came and disrupted everything. But for those of you who don't know, Coming to America 2 obviously is by one of the best comedians that ever exist, Eddie Murphy. He and Arsenio Hall were going to reprise their roles of Prince Akeem and his faithful sidekick Simi. The plot has been very hush-hush since they were spotted filming in Atlanta, Georgia last year. But now we know that Amazon purchased the film, I guess in some type of bidding war, and it will be released on Amazon Video Prime on December 18th, 2020. So, boo. But I'm happy at the same time, but boo.
I'm gonna catch it. I'm gonna definitely.
Oh yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm gonna like do a whole little, you know me, like, you know, I be doing way too much when it comes to stuff like that. Let me stop, because I was about to be putting on my, okay, no, I ain't gonna say that because people gonna get offended. But anyway, so definitely. Definitely, guys, check it out. I'll be doing a review on it, of course, because why not?
Hell yeah.
I'm
gonna watch it. I'm gonna definitely watch it.
For sure. Yes, then me and Boris can, we can talk about it with you guys. All right.
Am I correct? But is this Eddie Murphy returning back to the big screen? Well, I don't know if he's coming back to the big screen. But
he hasn't. Yeah, he. If I recall, the last movie he did, the name is escaping me, but I can see it. But yeah, he hasn't been on the big screen in quite some time. So yeah, so it'll definitely be him returning. But it's not really the big screen. It's Amazon Video Prime.
Y'all know Amazon be trying this sometimes.
I know. They be playing too much. Want them $2.99 for them to release it. I'm like, if y'all just don't let everybody just watch these little movies, like, it is COVID. Ain't nobody finna pay that.